Chief Minister of BARMM, Abdurrauf A. Makakuwam. Third, Sheikh Muslim Wali of Bangsamoro, Panero, and also Attorney John Anthony Lim, Majority Leader of the Bangsamoro Parliament, and of course, the counterpart of my boss, walang iba, Muhammad S. Yacob, sir, Speaker of the Bangsamoro Parliament. Mr. Romeo Sema, Principal Author, and the brother of the labor movement, my Mutla Ganin, sir. Mahalia, Dumama, Mintimba, OIC, City Administrator, Mayor Muhammad Bruce, Mayor para sa lahat. Our ILO counterpart, very supportive to Tucp when it comes to labor. On behalf of our country director, Khalid Hassan, is in Pakistan. Am I correct? Walang iba, si Jet Aguinaldo, all the way from Manila. And I see MP Kelly Antao is very much solidarity on his House bill and also as an author for the creation of the province of Moro, the Moro province. The OIC na Regional Director, kapangalan ko, Regional Director of Dole, Raymond Sahon. And of course, I will not forget pinaka-efficient, pinaka-effective, and the most beautiful governor sa Republika ng Pilipinas, walang iba, Governor Lala Taliño. Share the family name, didn't know that. Mahirap na hindi na ako kauwi sa Speaker. From the House of Representatives, the House of the People, and of course, the Bangsamoro Parliament, kami, on behalf of Speaker Faustino Ojedim III, our youth speaker, and of course to Speaker Yacob, we say maraming salamat. And I was speaking with him yesterday, and he said you should attend. This is a very important moment, especially for Tucp, considering it regards to labor. So on behalf of Speaker Boje Dim at Ilocano yun eh, may bang nabigat kada kayo amin. With that being said, that's why I was lucky enough to be one of the authors was under the administration of Aquino, and of course the administration of Duterte. This finally passed. We had 70 meetings plus. And you know what happened? And then we had to do it again under President Duterte. Today, I'm so happy. That is why in the provision of the basic law, you will find that the Bangsamoro Parliament may pass a labor law. It should be within the standards of the national and the international, once again, standards. You may go beyond, you may enhance, but never decrease those standards. Today, I find it, congratulations to everyone, to my fellow members of Parliament. That is why, once again, warm greetings of solidarity from the Trade Union Congress of the Philippines, TUCP, both the Labor Center and its political arm, the TUCP party list. TUCP has long been and consistently stood in solidarity with the Bangsamoro people. For many years, through partnership in advocacy and legislative work, we supported the long road towards Bangsamoro Organic Law. And today, we proudly stand with you once again in celebrating the enactment of the Bangsamoro Labor and Employment Code. This is indeed a very realization of why we've walked tooth and nail, hirap, ang daming meetings, ang daming debate for the mandate of the Bangsamoro Organic Law empowering the Bangsamoro Parliament to enact labor laws such as the Labor and Employment Code that expands and enhances workers' rights. Rather than taking the easier path of simply adopting our labor law, the Philippine 6715, which is already 50 years old, the Bangsamoro chose the harder and the more principled route. Ang galing. Ang galing talaga. Mas maganda ba ang Bangsamoro Labor and Employment Code kaysa Labor Code of the Philippines?
Correct.
That is a testament of your work here in Bangsamoro. Drafting a more modern, forward-looking, and pro-worker labor and employment code that responds to the realities of today's world of work. Many of the long overdue reforms that Tucp continues to advocate at the national level, such as the stronger security of tenure, which we passed but unfortunately was vetoed, the protection of workers' freedom of association, including the limiting of the assumption of jurisdiction strictly. An ILO will have a say on this, on essential services, correct, Margaret? Are already embedded in your code. Wala yan sa national code. We have to have it amended. Even progressive labor standards being advanced globally, such as the right to disconnect and the promotion of the world of work free from violence and harassment, as envisioned in ILO Convention 190, nandun na, which the Philippines proudly ratified as first in Asia and have found expression in this landmark law. May the Bangsamoro Labor and Employment Code stand proof and inspiration to a nation that raising the labor standards, may I repeat, raising the labor standards uplifts everyone, workers, employers alike, as it fuels a race to the top towards a more and better, and this one, better investments and decent employment of your people, of our people. That is why this representation not only delivered a privileged speech, but also authored a congressional resolution, House Resolution 479, commending the people and the Parliament of Bangsamoro for a more progressive labor and employment goals towards a more progressive Bangsamoro. I'm also happy to announce that after we're just busy with the budget call, the BICAM, and hopefully we can tackle House Bill 3299, the creation on the special geographic areas of the province, the Moro province. Thank you. None of this would have been possible without the leadership of Bangsamoro Transition Authority, Mr. Speaker. Parliament, especially Speaker Mohammed Yaqub, Member of Parliament Romeo Seman, for authoring this landmark legislation. Chief Minister Abdul Rauf Makakuba for certifying it urgent, which is very, very important. It is this visionary, modernizing, and decisive leadership. Sana all. We need the most today, not only to sustain peace and promote progress, but to reclaim and reaffirm the people's trust that the democratic institutions can truly deliver meaningful development for all. Daghang salamat. Mabuhay ang Bangsamoro. Mabuhay ang merkado ng Pilipino. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Wala ko na sinasabi, mas maganda ka.